Man, it's like a bad dream. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like a it's like you can't believe someone don't get it. You know, it's like explaining something to somebody who should know better. I mean, it really bothers me. It bothered me so much. I just went to sleep. I said, I'm going to sleep, man. I'm not saying that. Let me go ahead and get some rest, then come back and say something. So I let everybody run around say something about it, and I ain't say a word. I said, let me get some rest, come back, then I address it and give my thoughts. Vanessa Bryant had to make a statement because Meek Mill last week did something completely stupid. Um, had a bar in it where he made fun or made a light, trying to make a witty bar. And in his estimation, it was witty. For him, he thought that was a great bar to joke about Kobe Bryant. Just like Lil Wayne when he was talking about Emmett Till, to make a bar. It's just some lines shouldn't be crossed. That's a line that shouldn't be crossed. It's just been 1 year. The family is still hurting. He has children that are hurting from this. Family members, not to mention nieces, nephews, brothers, sisters, mothers, father, parents. They hurt. It was sudden. A child was lost also. The insensitiveness of it should have been an immediate apology to Kobe and his family by Meek Mill. Immediately should have done this. Vanessa should have never had to make a statement. I'm just a little like caught off guard by it. It's I'm just like, man, dude, you doing prison reform and it's disgusting. It's like low down disgusting. Because it's not even necessary. So Vanessa come out and says, Dear Meek Mill, I find this line to be extremely insensitive and disrespectful, period. I'm not familiar with any of your music, but I believe you can do better than this. If you are a fan, fine. There's a better way to show your admiration for my husband. The lack of respect and tact. Well, she said this lacks respect and tact. And even Candace Parker's got in and said, I'm sorry for you and the girls have to continuously deal with S like this. It's not fair and it's not right. So then Meek comes out because he's getting bad publicity again. They come out talking about nothing I say on my page is directly to an internet viral moment or the family of a grieving woman. If you care about someone grieving, then change the subject. That's why he said, I apologized to her in private earlier. Today, not to the public. Nothing. Yeah, okay, that's what he was saying. I apologize to her in private today, not to the public. But you selling it to the public. You pushing it to the public. You owe everybody an apology. Anybody who gave a damn about Kobe Bryant and his family, you owe an apology to. You owe a public apology. And the reason why Vanessa did this is because she didn't want that song to come out and that verse to be on there and her kids would have to hear something like that. That's the only reason she spoke. And my response to Vanessa is no, he can't do better than that. Because if he could, he would have. I'm disgusted that there's been no growth in Meek Mill. After all he's been through, everything that's been going on, there's no growth. There's no experience of, okay, I went through this. I need to button up and I need to get serious and take this to heart. I need to really, I need to really get serious about what I'm doing here. It's not fun and games no more. Because at the end of the day, it's like, what are you doing it for? I'm serious. Like, what are you doing it for? What's the purpose? What's the point? You can't make a music, talking about some, he not doing something to go viral on the internet. Then what are you doing it for then, Chief? It was the most disrespectful thing I've seen from an artist that's supposed to be of his stature who talking about prison reform and doing things to try to free people and helping blacks that's going through. Why would you post something like that? I mean, how did that go through your head that that was a good idea? You see, that's where we're lost at, Meek. The decision-making process. What in your brain cells tell you that was okay to do? What in your brain cell made you think that was a good thing to have out in the public? To me, it's insane. To each his own, but to me, that was insane. The reason why we don't feel that way about what's happening is because of the simple fact we have all of these different issues that have taken place. And with all of the stuff that's been happening to us as a people, we don't want to take things for granted or for lightness. We're not doing it to be popular. We're not doing it to be famous. We're doing it because it's the right thing to do. Period. That's it. Now, everyone else, I can't control the rest of the world and how they move. But as far as having a moral compass, certain things didn't have to be told to you. You knew better. People didn't do certain things because they knew it wasn't the right thing to do, period. You'd be like, well, I can't do this. So, like, I just don't get it, man. I really don't. Jay-Z should have told you better. Like, I don't know what your relationship is with Jay-Z at this point. I don't know what your relationship is with Jay at this point, but I haven't seen Jay really around you anymore. So, you bunny hopping with billionaires. It is what it is. I mean, to each his own, do your thing. But at some point, things are getting too disrespectful. I'm one that never looked at. I never really looked at how someone was moving. Like, okay, let me look at how so and so is moving and try to assess it that way. I never wanted to be that guy. You know? I never wanted to be that guy. Well, people say, well, you just don't like Meek. As a rapper, no. I don't think he's a great rapper at all. I don't really like his music at all. So, but this isn't, if you listening to this and you think this is about the music, then you already missing the point. This is about respect. And if you don't have enough respect for a woman who just lost her daughter and her husband, and to use her husband in a very disrespectful light like that just to try to make a bar, then that must mean your record and song must be crap anyway. And then to have that leak on the internet and then try to say, oh, I wasn't trying to get no internet buzz. Then what you do it for, Chief? We would have never saw the bunny hop video unless you put it out there. You see what I'm saying? Like, all of this is supposed to get these guys buzz. They using all this trolling and all this garbage to try to get attention. Right? Well, let's see where they end up. Let's see where it gets them. Because they preying on the weak. They preying on stupid people. They figure people are stupid enough to tune in and listen. People were stupid enough to tune in and listen to Tekashi's new song. Why? You don't like nothing he did, nothing he's doing, but you finna tune in and listen to his song. Why? It's baffling to me. The mentality of certain characters out here. It's like, why would you support somebody? You basically, that's what you're doing. Supporting a snitch. Then getting behind Meek Mill on this, you're supporting his behavior. It's just like we got to finally start banning the goofy. Just the ridiculous. That's got to go. In 2021, you got to move past this. It's been time for it to go. It's overstayed its welcome. That's how I feel about it.